All right, my dears. So today for our practice, I thought we would focus a lot on breath and just moving at the pace your body wants to move. So some of us have had things happen recently where we feel like we need a little bit more still, slow, grounded movement. Some of us might be raring to go. And one of the beauties about vinyasa is really it means movement with breath. And so, as long as we're breathing and we have at least one breath in each pose, we can move as slowly or as quickly as our body is desiring in the moment. We just want to make sure we're breathing. Once our breath starts to get away from us and we start getting a little winded or panty, then we're no longer practicing yoga. We're definitely doing movement, but vinyasa means movement with breath. So we really want to incorporate that beautiful breath that we take oh so for granted until something happens where we feel breathless. So let's just for a moment ground our bodies down. And when I say that, I mean connect to the part of your body that is touching the earth. The element of earth in our body is our bones of our body, the mass of our body, the weight of our body, our legs, our feet, all those places that really connect us to lineage, to ancestry, to earth. So here on Whidbey Island, on the land of the Coast Salish people, and in Seattle, still Coast Salish people, but we recognize and honor and really call out the Duwamish tribe, for they have not been federally recognized. And so it's important to recognize whose land we're on and the people that have been tending this land for many, many, many generations. And that's one way to orient ourselves to this place and being in these bodies exactly as they are at this time on this land. And from that root, we'll allow our awareness to rise all the way up vertebra by vertebra to the crown of our head. Let's take a moment to make sure the back of the neck is long and we're sitting up nice and tall, drawing our belly lightly in and up. Crown energy, the connection to the divine or the God of our own understanding. And whether that's the power of love and life to regenerate, or God, Goddess, Mother Earth, whatever resonates for you. We recognize and acknowledge that there is energy that we don't quite fully understand, but that we can tap into. And it helps bring us back into rightful alignment with the reason why we are here in these bodies on this land at this time. And if you have any specific personal intentions, dedications, or offerings, or a moment of prayer, or even a moment of silence, now is the time for that. And then we'll open with the sound of an Om. All right, my dears, let's make our way onto our backs and we'll do a little bit of core to kind of wake up the body here to begin with. So as you come onto your backs, first thing we'll do is just draw the knees into the chest, do a few circles one direction, do a few circles the other direction. You're feeling into your hips, you're feeling into your legs, your low back even, whatever you feel, just let that be in your awareness. Yeah. And then we'll interlace the fingers behind the head. Curl head, neck, and shoulders up. Bring your right elbow towards your left knee, straighten the right leg, and pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, center. Exhale, switch sides and pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, center. Switch and pulse for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, center. Switch and pulse 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, center. Switch and pulse for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, center. Switch and pulse for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, center. Switch and pulse for 2, 1. Inhale, center. Switch and pulse 2, 1. Inhale, center. Switch and hold. Inhale, center. Switch and hold. And come down. And we'll come to bridge pose. Bending the knees, feet close to the hips, lifting the hips, wiggling your shoulders underneath you. You might have your fingertips up. You might interlace them behind your back, or maybe you grab the edges of your mat, whatever feels right to you right now. Taking a few breaths here. And then slowly coming back down. And we'll interlace the fingers again behind the head. This time, right leg comes over left, eagle legs. Curl head, neck, and shoulders up. Stay still with your head. Reach your legs away. And then knees in. Legs away. Knees in. Legs away. Knees in. Legs away. Knees stay still now. Inhale, head halfway down. Exhale, curl up. Lengthen out, inhale. Exhale, curl up. Inhale, curl up. One more. Curl up, and then both legs reach away, head goes down, curl it all together. Inhale, lengthen, curl. Inhale, lengthen, curl up. Inhale, lengthen, curl up and pause. And then undo your legs, head goes down, windshield wiper your legs for a couple breaths. Now notice when it comes to core, we're not usually breathing at our full capacity. Yeah, we're drawing our belly in so the belly doesn't have breath. It's usually in our throat or our chest. So take 3 big belly breaths now and just feel that. And then left leg crosses over right, eagle legs, curl head, neck, and shoulders up. Legs reach away. Knees gather in. Legs away. Knees in. Legs away. Knees in. Legs away. Knees in. Now head goes halfway down, all the way up. Halfway down, lift. Halfway down, all the way up. Halfway down, lift. And now all of it, lengthen out, gather together. Lengthen, gather. Lengthen, gather. Lengthen, gather, and pause, hold. And release, and windshield wiper the legs and focus on 3 big belly breaths. And then we'll come over onto hands and knees. A few rounds of cow and cat. And so let's take an inhale in both cow and cat. Yeah. Notice how the breath moves differently. When we inhale in cow, it's most likely in the front body. When we inhale in cat, we might feel our back expand. And then, my dears, downward facing dog. A few breaths here. We might cuddle. We might sway. Let's draw the shoulders away from the ears. Maybe wiggle the head a little bit so the neck feels long. Engage the front of the thighs, lifting your knees up. Here we'll really invite in Ujjayi breath. In and out through the nose. Slight contraction at the back of the throat. Right leg lifts. Inhale. Draw the knee in toward your belly, chest, or nose. Lift. Inhale. Take the knee towards your right arm. Lift. Inhale. Toward your left arm. Lift. Inhale. Step that foot forward between the hands. Dip your hips, lift your heart, breathe in. Straighten the leg, breathe out. Stay for an inhale. And bend the knee. Step forward and fold. Rise all the way up on the inhale. Mountain pose. Arms reach up, inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Plank. Shift forward onto your toes, knees could come down. Lower halfway down, chaturanga. Cobra or up dog, inhale. Downward facing dog. Left leg lifts, inhale. Draw the knee in toward your belly, chest, or nose. Lift. Take it toward your left arm. Lift. Toward your right arm. Lift. Step the foot forward between your hands. Dip your hips, lift your heart, breathe in. Straighten the leg. Stay for an inhale. Bend the knee. Step forward and fold. Rise all the way up. Mountain pose. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Plank. Knees might come down. Chaturanga. Cobra or up dog, inhale. Down dog. Right leg high. Foot steps forward. Right arm goes up. Deep breath in. Now right hand goes down, back heel goes down, side angle. Left arm reaches alongside the ear, spin the heart up. Breathe in. Plank. Left side, side plank. Plank. Chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. Down dog. Left leg high. Foot steps forward. Left arm up. Left hand down, back heel down, right arm alongside the ear, side angle. Plank. Right side, side plank. Plank. Chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. Down dog. Look forward. Walk or hop forward. Halfway lift. Fold forward. Rise all the way up. Mountain pose. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Chaturanga Dandasana. Cobra or up dog. Down dog. Right leg high. Foot steps forward. Right arm up, inhale. Side angle. Warrior two. Sink. Inhale, exalted. Exhale, plank. Inhale, left side. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Down dog. Left leg up. Foot steps forward. Left arm up, inhale. Side angle, exhale. Warrior two. Sink. Inhale, exalted. Exhale, plank. Right side, side plank, breathe in. Chaturanga, exhale. Cobra or up dog. Down dog. Walk or hop to your hands. Halfway lift. Fold forward. Rise up. Mountain pose. Arms up, inhale. Fold forward. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. Down dog. Right leg up. Foot steps forward. Right arm up. Side angle. Warrior two. Bend that front knee. Exalted warrior. Half moon. 5 breaths. Warrior two. Inhale, exalted. Exhale, plank. Inhale, left side. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Down dog. Left leg high. Foot steps forward. Left arm up. Side angle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, bend the left knee. Inhale, exalted. Exhale, half moon, 5 breaths. Warrior two. Inhale, exalted. Plank. Right side. Chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. Down dog. Walker hop. Halfway lift. Fold forward. Rise up. Mountain pose. Chair pose, inhale. Stay for your exhale. Stay for an inhale. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. Downward facing dog. Right leg up. Foot steps forward. Right arm up. Side angle. Now take a half bind or maybe a full bind. Maybe you can close your eyes. Spin your heart up. Breathe. Now, with the half or the full bind, bird of paradise. Stepping the left foot forward, rooting through the left foot, rise up with the right leg. Maybe you keep the knee bent, or maybe you straighten the leg. Now we're going to attempt to put that right foot down and lift the left leg up in a bound half moon. Half or full. Warrior two. Inhale, exalted. Let's straighten that front leg. Triangle pose. Bend the front knee. Cartwheel the hands down. Pivot your back toes, straighten both legs. Draw your weight back and see if you can lift the front foot. Plank. Left side, side plank. Right foot might come to tree. Plank. Chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. Down dog. Left leg high. Foot steps forward. Left arm up. Side angle. Half or full bind. And about 5 breaths here. And then with the half or the full bind, maybe bird of paradise, stepping the right foot forward, rooting down to the right. Coming up with the left. Left foot comes down, half or full bound, half moon. Right leg lifts. Warrior two. Exalted warrior. Straighten the front leg. Triangle. Bend the front knee. Pivot the back toes. Straighten the front leg and see if you can flex the foot up. Plank. Right side, side plank, maybe a tree leg. Plank. Chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. Down dog. Walk or hop to your hands. Halfway lift. Fold forward. Chair pose. Arms out to either side. Right arm under. Eagle arms. Right leg up and over. Eagle legs. Garuda. Elbows toward your knees. Right leg flies back. Warrior three, eagle arms. Land that back foot down, back bend with eagle arms. Humble warrior. Eagle arms. Breathe, notice. Stay with it. Release your hands. Straighten that front leg. See if you can lift the foot. And then place that foot down. We'll halfway lift. And we'll set our feet to where they might be kind of wide, like train tracks versus a tightrope. Draw the left hip back and lengthen through the spine. Imagine kind of a cow shape to your back. Lift your left arm up, revolved triangle. And then bow over that front leg again. Plank. Right side, side plank. Maybe tree leg. Plank. Chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. Down dog. 5 breaths. Walk or hop to the top. Halfway lift. Fold forward. Chair pose. Arms open. Left arm under, eagle arms. Left leg over, eagle legs. Elbows toward knees. Warrior 3-leg, eagle arms. Land back. It's a warrior. It's a back bend. It has eagle arms. Humble warrior, eagle arms. Release your hands. Straighten the front leg, maybe flex the foot up. And then as you put the front foot down, check your feet out. It might be a little wider, more like train tracks, less like a tightrope. Lengthen your spine, kind of a cow shape to the back. Right arm reaches up, revolve triangle. And then bow over that front leg again. Plank. Left side, side plank. Maybe tree leg. Plank. Chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. Down dog, 5 breaths. And then we'll walk our hands back to our feet and hang at the back of the mat, maybe grabbing opposite elbows. And then my dears rising all the way up to stand, mountain pose. We're going to lift our right knee up. And you might hold on to the knee, or you might reach for your big toe and straighten the leg. And then open it to the right. Back to center. Here you might grab your outer thigh with your left hand, right hand behind you. Back to center, lift the leg up, arms up. Step the foot halfway up the mat. Reach your left hand for your foot or your pant leg. Dancer. Lift the knee up, arms up. Step the foot to the top of the mat. Arms up, right knee lifts. Right knee opens, tree. Mountain pose. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Arms up, inhale. Fold forward. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. Down dog. Walk your hands back to your feet. Forward fold. Now, if you wanted to interlace the fingers behind your back, you sure could. Or grab opposite elbows or grab your big toes. And rise all the way up. Mountain pose. Left knee lifts. You might keep hold of the knee or reach for the big toe, straighten the leg out front. Leg goes left. Leg comes center. Grab the outer thigh. Reach behind you and twist. Come back to center, knee lifts up. Step halfway up the mat. Hand reaches behind you for your foot or your pant leg. Natarajasana, dancer pose. Right knee lifts up, arms up. Step the foot forward. Left knee lifts. Arms stay up. Knee opens. Tree. Mountain. Arms reach up, inhale. Fold forward. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. Downward facing dog. Right leg goes high. Right foot steps to the outside of the right hand. Left knee goes down. So here, our right hand goes to the right thigh. Nudge the knee open and bring your left hip forward. Where you might stay, or you might bend the left knee and reach back with the right hand for the left foot. Release the foot if you have it. Keep your right leg where it is, but send your hips back a little bit. And see if maybe you can come onto forearms or blocks. Bow the head a little. Let that right knee open. You might be on the pinky toe edge side of the right foot. Now, keeping the right foot where it is, send the hips forward. See if you can tuck the left toes under. Lift the left knee up. It's strong through that back leg. And maybe you stay on your palms or forearms. Strong through the core. Lift that right leg up to the sky. Draw the knee forward for pigeon. Come forward and down. Keep drawing the right hip back a little. Now, what if you could tuck your left toes under and inch your left knee back? And as you do, draw that right hip back and then come down. Now listen, my dears, we're gonna come out of pigeon a little differently. Sit off onto that right side. Draw your left bent knee forward. And you're on top of the left foot. And then you can adjust this right leg out front. So straight right leg out front, left knee is bent, foot is by your hip, you're on the top of the hip. Tuck your tail under and see if maybe you can come to your forearms. Coming back up slowly. Keep your left leg where it is. Lift your left arm and reach for the pinky toe edge side of your right foot and bow toward your right leg. Then bend that right knee. We're going to come back to hands and knees. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Stay for an inhale in your cat pose. Back to cow. Toes are tucked under, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts. Step the left foot to the outside of your left hand. Bring your right knee down. Place your left hand on your left side. Look over your left shoulder where you might stay, sending your hips forward, or you might bend the right knee. Reach back with the left hand for the right foot. Release the foot if you have it. Keep your left leg where it is, but send your hips back. Hard flex that left foot. Let the left knee open to the left. You're on the pinky toe edge side of the foot. You might be able to come to your forearms or blocks. Now, you might stay on forearms. Tuck your back toes under, lift the back knee up, strong through the back leg. Let the left knee open. And then strong through the core, hands are rooted. Three-legged dog, left leg high, inhale. Draw the knee forward for pigeon. You might look left, drawing that left hip back. And then coming forward, perhaps just a little. Notice your breath. Where are you breathing? What would happen if you tucked your right toes under, inched the right knee back, drew the left hip back, and bowed again? Sitting up onto that left hip, draw the bent right knee up. You're on the top of the right foot. Adjust your left leg to go straight forward. And then we'll start to come back, depending on what this knee and ankle want to do. You might stay on your palms, you might come to your forearms. As we come back up, reach your right arm up and reach toward the pinky toe edge side of the left foot and bow toward your shin. And then we're going to sit off on that left hip and swing the right leg out in front. So both legs are out in front. Reaching for your big toes or your ankles or your shins or your knees, whatever you can reach, and bowing. Paschimottanasana. And then slowly back up. And we're going to come onto our backs. As we come onto our backs, drawing the knees into the chest again, doing those sweet little knee circles one direction and then the other. And then we'll twist to the right. So if you have any SI joint stuff like I do, you might put a bolster or a block or a pillow between your knees. It's really nice. Just a gentler place for the SI joints to be. And then we can really focus on drawing the belly in and up, maybe even scooting our shoulder to the right a little more, and then reaching the left arm out in a T. So twists, you hear yoga teachers say a lot, they wring you out. Well, not exactly on an anatomical level, but what they do is they constrict the muscles and blood flow, right? So that when we come out of the twist, all that blood comes rushing back in. And so that can have kind of a flushing of your toxins type of benefit. But moreover, I like to think about twists as releasing what no longer serves us. And often those are our own habits, our patterns of negative thoughts or emotions, our ruminations. And we can release those things without a lot of shame and blame, but simply because they're no longer serving our highest good. And we want to create some space for newness. And, we don't have to fill that space. It could just be space, more space. And my dears, will slowly come back to center and do a few movements before you go to the other side. So maybe just a little sway or drawing both knees in, whatever feels useful. And we'll go to the left. And again, maybe you scoot your left shoulder to the left a little bit more, and that might create more space for the twist. Let's see. Notice where your breath is. My dears, will slowly come back to center. And now some of your bodies love shoulder stand. It feels really delightful. And that's awesome. For me, that's not really the truth. So I like to put a block underneath my sacrum and my legs up to the sky, which is a really lovely alternative to shoulder stand. And it can feel really nourishing. And breath is still accessible. Remember, we want to breathe. Breath is the most important part of yoga. And then, my dears, either fish pose. If you're in a shoulder stand, you like to roll down to fish, that's cool. Otherwise, we might take the blocks away from our sacrum and put them on our outer thighs and come to Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together, knees open, arms reach up over the head for opposite elbows. You might take some really deep breaths into your belly now. You might have a sigh or two. And just notice the quality of your breath. Relax your face, your jaw. And at any time, Shavasana, corpse pose. When you're ready, my dears, we're going to come back to an upright seat. And bringing our palms to our heart in any shape that feels useful to you right now, bowing our heads slightly, thanking these sweet, fabulous bodies for all they do for us. What a gift, what a privilege, what a good life to have a body. And thank yourself for making time to come to your mat and practice. Every time we come to our mat, we deepen the neural pathways of peace, which helps us to be better advocates of peace in the world. In that spirit of peace, we say Shanti, Shalom, Salam, Amani, Maluhia, Irini, Shiakan, Jam, Pache, Paz. In the spirit of our collective healing and liberation, we say Ashe, Amin, Amen, blessed be, Kapu Aloha, in Lakach, Satnam, Namaste, Matakwiyasan, Black Lives Matter.